Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in this video. So this video is about understanding the sign of Gemini and how it influences the likes and dislikes of your partner. Okay, that partner could be your spouse, that partner could be your love interest as well. But if you use this technique related to Gemini, you can actually find out what is the real focus point or what is the real focal point of that person is going to be during the relationship or after the marriage as well. Okay, so remember, Gemini is known as Mithuna. The word Mithuna, it comes from the word Maithuna, which is actually loosely translated as sexual copulation. So just to give you a background of this technique, Gemini represents all those places where sexual encounters take place. Okay, like movie halls, ice cream parlors, restaurants, gyms. Okay, so these are all places where males and females can meet, and then sexual encounters have a potential. And these are potentially places where sexual encounters happen. Okay, so if you to use this technique, what you need to do is you have to first find out the house which is ruled by Gemini in your partner's chart. And that house is actually going to give you a lot of idea about the likes, dislikes of your partner. Okay, during the during the mating period, during the dating period, as well as after the marriage. Okay, so let's say if Gemini is if your partner is Gemini ascendant himself or herself, then obviously they would like to visit movie theaters. They would like to visit ice cream parlors, gaming parlors, gyms, and even restaurants. During the dating period, or just to make them happy. Okay, if Gemini is your partner's second house, in that case, they would like to spend more time with you alone at home or with your family. Okay, that would give them a lot of, a lot of erotic pleasure, if I could use that word. Okay. Even buying new things or spending money on things, on essential things, on or spending money, on luxury items can make them very happy if Gemini is your partner's second house. Okay, if Gemini rules your partner's third house, in that case, your partner is going to be very fond of, working out, very fond of going on short trips with you, very fond of taking short distance travels with you, and even trying out things related to hands. Okay, so I have a group of friends, the boy and the girl, they are dating, and they are very fond of arm wrestling because the boy's Gemini is located in the girl's third house. Okay, uh if Gemini rules your partner's fourth house, in that case, your partner would be very fond of, spending time in solitude, listening to music, okay, spending time on the bed, right? Being cozy in your arms, in, spending private moments with you when no one is around. Okay. And you can interpret the chart in that way regarding whatever the fourth house represents. Okay. If Gemini rules your partner's fifth house, in that case, your partner would like to be flaunted by you. Your partner would like to be complimented. Your partner is going to actively seek out being complimented by you. Your partner is going to be interested in trying out new sexual positions with you. Okay, your partner is going to be very, very interested in trying out new restaurants and trying out new exotic dishes. Okay, your partner is going to be very excited in I have a client whose partner is very much interested in investing in stock markets because Gemini rules her fifth house. Okay, if Gemini rules your sixth house, your partner is always going to love being on the move. Okay, they would not like to stabilize or sit silently at one place. They would, you have seen those bike riders or people who take long distance drives, just for a hobby. Just take your bike and go for a long ride or a long drive, right? And always be on the move, not be in a particular place. Okay, so that is what is going to make your partner very, very happy, during your dating period. If Gemini rules the seventh house of your partner is going to be very flirty. Okay, your partner is going to flirt even for ice cream. That may be with you, that may not be with you. That is okay. But your partner is going to love spending time outdoors, out of the house, not anywhere in the house, but out of the house, out of the office, out of the workplace, and so on. Okay. If Gemini rules the eighth house of your partner, in that case, the partner is going to find a lot of erotic pleasure during your sexual experience, during your sexual encounters. Okay, I've seen people having 8th house Gemini try out threesomes with other partners just to give that sense of rush, adrenaline rush. Okay, so it's not a bad thing, as I always say. If something is not impacting anyone else negatively, it's not a bad thing to happen. Okay, and remember, Gemini, as I said, it comes from the word maithuna, which is an equivalent word for sex, right? If Gemini is in the 9th house, then your partner is going to be very. If Gemini rules the 9th house of your partner, then your partner is going to be very fond of higher education, very fond of learning scriptures, very fond of going into temples, very fond of spending time with elders in your family or maybe in her or his family. Okay. If Gemini rules the 10th house of your partner, then your partner is going to find a lot of solace in work. They would they would love to work for long hours in their workplace. They would love to complete pending tasks, and they would be very fond of making short-term plans, not long-term plans, but short-term plans. Okay, things which work out maybe in a day or two. So they would not be very fond of making long-term plans, like things which take a year or maybe 6 months to work. But if things which take a day or two to work can get them very, very excited. Okay. If Gemini rules the 11th house of your partner, then your partner would love going to parties, to discos, to social events, to social gatherings, to pubs, hanging out with friends, making new contacts, expanding new networks, or expanding networks, and making new contacts wherever they go. Okay, I've seen people having Gemini in the 11th house. Their partners are very fond of meeting new people. Okay, just to get that sense of pleasure about themselves, right? If Gemini is in the 12th house of your partner, if Gemini rules the 12th house of your partner, then your partner is going to find a lot of comfort by spending times in solitude. Okay, by going to vacations where there are very less people around. Okay, for example, taking a vacation to Serengeti in Africa, where people don't usually go, or going to offbeat places where there is not much crowd, or where only 2 or 3 couples are there. Maybe no couples are there, only 2 of you are present, and you are enjoying within yourself or enjoying amongst yourselves. So that is what is going to make your partner very, very happy. Okay, so please try out this technique. I've just tried to do it in brief regarding what Gemini in each house means, if your partner has, or wherever that the sign of Gemini is placed in your partner's horoscope. Please try out this technique. It works beautifully. It works beautifully in my case. It has worked beautifully in many of my clients' horoscopes, and I'm sure it's going to work beautifully in your horoscope as well. Okay, so that would be it from me in this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you find it useful. Please share the content with your friends and family if you think they are going to benefit from this knowledge. And as always, I'll see you soon in yet another video. Namaste. Om Gurave Namaha.